Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe that I'm actually sitting down to film this video. This has been my #1 most highly requested video ever in the history of my YouTube channel, and we're actually going to cross that bridge today. With the help of IKEA and my boyfriend, this space has finally become something that I am proud of and I'm happy to share with you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my makeup collection and storage, and basically a tour of my beauty room. I'm not going to get into every single makeup product. If you guys want just a specific makeup collection video after this, then give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, because I'm sure that you guys are going to want to know specifics. But basically today I'm going to be focusing on my brand new method of storage and just sharing with you for the first time ever my beauty room. I don't know why I'm nervous for this. Like, can we not? So here we are when we first walk in. I have a brand new method of storage over here. And so this is my PAX wardrobe unit from IKEA. It's completely customized and modified to fit all of my makeup. So IKEA sent me this PAX unit. This is what we're partnering on in this video to share with you guys an amazing method of makeup, skincare, any storage you could ever want. This unit is perfect for. But we're going to get to that. This is the main star of the show, but I want to share with you the entire room. So I apologize for the lighting. It's a little bit dim in here. I have my chandelier turned off so that you guys can see it. My chandelier is from Home Depot, and it's such a beautiful and simple little light. So I'm going to turn that on now so that you guys can see a little bit more. So here's what the chandelier looks like when it's turned on. It's a really beautiful lighting and it's dimmable, so I love that. So over here next to the PAX unit, I just have a little 3-cube organizer for my electronics. So my cameras, my batteries, my battery chargers, little things like that, and also my cords because they can get messy. I needed a dedicated space for them. So when you move on to this wall, this is probably my favorite wall in the room. I have shown sneak peeks of this, but this is my wall of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. If you guys don't know, I love his makeup, and Jeffree Star is a huge part of my YouTube channel. I love reviewing his products, so I wanted to do something special with a majority of them, so I did put them into acrylic nail polish organizers. So you don't have to use those organizers just for nail polish. I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna do with all my nail polishes now. I probably should get more organizers, but I honestly like storing makeup in them better, so that is what I did over here. So this corner over here you guys are mostly familiar with. This is where I film 99% of the time, and this is where my vanity is. It's where I get ready. It's my most sentimental, like, favorite place in the house, and I love this. So I do have the new shelf unit over here. This was not always here. IKEA sent this over as well. It is a lac shelf unit, and you do need to anchor it to the wall, but I'm actually loving it because I can store my lipsticks and my brushes and like little things, candles, photos, anything I want on this shelf unit, and it just puts things on display and makes it look so much nicer than I had it before. Now you guys have seen my vanity in the background of all of my videos, but I've never really shown you what I have on it. Now on top of my vanity is where I put some of my most used makeup. So I have some of my favorite palettes here, the Tarte Tartelette palettes, as well as the Huda Beauty New Nude palette and the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette. Palettes that I really dive into a lot because I sit here when I get ready. And I do have my most used brushes. So my most used face brushes are in this cup. This cup is a used Bath & Body Works candle that was emptied out and turned into a brush cup. Then I have some of, I would say, my prettiest packaging liquid lipsticks because I like having them shine in the back of my videos. So I have gold caps and things like that. So I have the Cocoa collection from Kylie Cosmetics, the I Love Sarahi collection from ColourPop, and other really pretty packaging like the Ciate London glitter flips. Then I have this little organizer. This has my most used foundations as well as my favorite Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, the liquid highlighter. I have a Fenty gloss and some of my most worn concealers as well as my favorite setting sprays. And then this has literally always been here. This is just where I store my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I definitely have better methods of storage now that I have the PAX unit, but they just fit perfectly until I get one more. And then I'm gonna have to move all of them somewhere else. But for now, that is where they live. Then I have my most used eye brushes. It's kind of a mess, but I feel like that's how it is when you really use something every single day. My brushes are dirty, I need to clean them. But also, I forgot to mention, I put into these cups sparkly ribbon to really make them shine as well in the back of my videos, and it's just like a cute DIY brush cup technique. Then in another liquid lipstick holder, I have my Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I have some of her glosses, more ColourPop, and just more nude liquid lipsticks that I use on a regular basis. Then in the corner, I have lip liners, ColourPop lipsticks, anything that's kind of oblong and can fit in there, I shove it in there. Again, I can move this into the unit now that I have it. I just have never done that because I'm so comfortable with everything that's on my vanity, but I definitely can move it because I now have a space for lip liners, and this should probably just be brushes over here. Then over here, I get so many questions on these lipsticks here. These are the Lime Crime Diamond Crushers. So that is what the mystical capped lipsticks that I get so many questions about are. They are the Diamond Crushers, as well as I have some of my favorite nude Anastasia liquid lipsticks, some Ofra lipsticks, Stila lipsticks, just some of my favorite nudes again are over here so that they're within reach. Now the drawers over here are honestly nothing special anymore. You guys have seen them before in the past, but I did clear them out and I put everything into my PAX unit. So these are boring now. I have basic stuff in here. I have lash serum that I use, some eye serum that I use all the time from Drunk Elephant. I have hair ties, and I have the remote to my fairy lights. So speaking of my fairy lights, I do get a lot of questions about them. I have more that I want to use from IKEA, but these ones here are from Amazon. They're battery powered. I have 4 packs of them, and they are taped to my wall with Scotch tape, and I control them with this little remote. So they have a bunch of different modes. If I want them to all flash or twinkle, I can do that. I just don't do it often because I feel like it's distracting in the back of my videos, so I always just have them on like that. But in the next drawer, I just have my planner. So in this drawer, I really have not figured it out yet. I have a bunch of ColourPop singles that I need a Z palette for. In the next drawer, I have my big makeup palettes that wouldn't quite fit in the PAX unit the way that I wanted them to. So my Morphe palettes, my Jaclyn Hill palette, anything really large. And then down here is my boring basics. So I have Q-tips and baby wipes for when I'm doing my makeup. Over here I have tools like lighters, external hard drive, tape, Post-its, staplers, boring, boring, boring. This drawer is actually not as boring. This is my everyday makeup drawer. So I will rotate this out depending on what I'm using, but like today, for example, everything that I used was either in this drawer or on top of my vanity over here. I also have some Jeffree Star mirrors in here. I have some lashes if you can see them. I have a compact mirror from Simple Human that is really great for when I'm doing my eyebrows. And I've got a color switch to clean my brushes between uses. But for the most part, I just take things out of the unit that I know I want to use for the week and I put them into this little container. This drawer is full of small palettes. So I have my Smashbox palettes, I have Too Faced palettes, my Huda Beauty palettes, any small palettes I have in this drawer. And then in this drawer, I just keep my customizable palettes. So I have all my Z palettes, my Ofra palettes, anything with the little pan products. And I have a bunch of square palettes in here as well. And then in the bottom drawer, I can't show you because I have my mailing address in there. It's just my contact lenses and boring stuff like that. So before I share with you my entire makeup collection, I did want to show you guys this little corner. This corner is where I am currently putting all of my presents for Christmas under my little tree. This tree is also from IKEA. And then over here I have my perfume collection with pictures of my boyfriend and a tray table. So this tray table is also from IKEA, and this is perfect for when I'm filming. So if I'm sitting here, which is where I sit when I film, you guys have never seen the back side of this, I will put makeup products on this tray table and I will reach for them while I'm on camera, and it's not distracting and it's easier than having them behind me. So this tray table is honestly so helpful. It is one of my favorite furniture pieces that I have because I really needed it and I didn't know how badly I needed it. And then in those little cubbies are some extra clothes, like off-season clothes. I have my summer clothes in there right now, and I have like shoes and clothes in this little closet. Now I want to talk about my PAX unit. Now this fits perfectly in this room because my boyfriend and I customized it with measurements of the room on the IKEA website. So you can actually customize pieces of this wardrobe unit to fit your space, and that is what I love so much about it. I don't have a huge space in this room up here, and so it was such a miracle for me to have something that fits and that holds everything and that we could make work in a small space. So that's one of my favorite things about IKEA, is that I feel like they have mastered storage for people who don't have a lot of space. So when customizing this unit, I actually was very inspired by another YouTuber with a makeup collection in a PAX unit. Her name is Tweely, and mine is very similar to hers. It's just a little bit smaller, and I do have more glass drawers. I love the glass front because you can just see what's in there, and I just think it puts everything on display really beautifully. And I have mostly the whole unit filled, but I do have some gaps that I need to figure out what I want to do, like the top shelf. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, and a few of the trays, but let's dive into this PAX unit. So starting on the left side of the unit, I do have some packaging up here. Of course, my Sigma collab is the most meaningful packaging that I have, so I put it on display. And then on this second shelf, I bought both of these shiny little bins from the At Home store. That one over there has lotions, and this one has extra little plastic drawer dividers. Alright guys, so let's tackle the drawers. I want to share with you guys how I have it organized. First up, I have a skincare drawer with most of my Ofra Cosmetics skincare. So I have a lot of masks. I have my favorite soft pearl peel with backups in the back of the drawer, and also tall items that won't necessarily fit in other drawers because we spaced out this row right here so that all of them would have a little bit more space so that I could put tall items in this row. So the next drawer down is most of my skincare, and so this drawer is full, and it has all of my Drunk Elephant, which is one of my favorite brands of skincare. It's got a lot of Origins, Glam Glow, Bioderma, just everything that I use on a regular basis. I have all of my Origins masks in here. I have oils. I have some of my Pixie Glow Tonic in here. I have a extra face halo and a bunch of backups of some of my favorite products, like the Marula oil from Drunk Elephant. I cannot live without, so I have backups of a lot of those. And so most of my skincare finally has a home in these drawers right here. So next up, I have a pull-out tray. I have, again, pull-out trays running along this row right in the middle of the unit. So this is a smaller one that I am leaving as a dedicated surface. So I will use this if I want to dry my brushes. I'll put them down on a towel, just a bunch of different uses that I can have this surface for. So this one is dedicated to being empty, and also every drawer and tray we chose to have a soft close, which is so nice. So the next drawer is actually body care. So all of my body care items, so all of my body creams are in here. I have some body scrubs. Most of my Sol de Janeiro products are in here, as you guys can see. I also have SPF in here. So I've got like body SPF, face SPF, and again, a lot of backups. I love the Bum Bum cream. It's one of my favorite products from Sol de Janeiro, so I have backups of that. I have the new Coco Cabana, which I'm obsessed with. It smells like a toasted coconut cream pie. And I have a bunch of other like body glow products are in here. So I have Say Hello to Sexy Legs, which is one of my favorite body glow products. I've got Drunk Elephant, I've got Sol de Janeiro, Wet n Wild. Anything to make me look tan is in this drawer as well. Next up is a lash drawer. So this drawer is going to be the first one where I show you one of the drawer dividers. So in this drawer I have my lash glue, I have a bunch of different brands of lashes, I've got Huda Beauty, Morphe, and just a bunch of random lashes in my House of Lashes kit. But this right here is a drawer divider from IKEA that I feel like not a lot of people know about, and it's made for these drawers. So these drawers are called Complement, and so that's a Complement drawer divider, and I have them in a majority of my other drawers. So they are lifesavers. So this next drawer is actually all for sheet masks because I happen to have a ton of sheet masks. It might not look like a lot, but it is. So I have my favorite Glow Recipe watermelon sheet masks and backups. I've got Glam Glow, and then all of my Face Story sheet masks I will reach in this drawer if I want to have like a pamper day. And then I have like serums and lip masks and things like that in this drawer as well. And then the bottom drawer of this side is all Lush products for the most part. So I have some bath bombs that I haven't used yet. I've got some of their packaging free products, and I do have some other brands thrown in here as well, but mostly Lush. So this is going to be like bath bombs and natural body products down here. So my favorite drawer, it's not going to be hard to tell, is definitely this huge clear drawer that I have all of my eyeshadow palettes in that will fit in here. So most of my eyeshadow palettes will fit in here. You guys saw in my vanity, if they are too big or too small, they go in my Alex 5 drawers. So I'm just going to go ahead and toot my own horn, you guys. This method of storage I feel like is so genius. So what I did was pick up dish rack holders from the Dollar Tree, and I put all of my eyeshadow palettes that would fit in this drawer right here. So I'm obsessed. This is my favorite drawer. It's my favorite method of storage because you can fit so many palettes in these dish racks. So over here I have my Velvet palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have my Too Faced chocolate palettes, and any palette that kind of fits that shape is over on the right side. Then over here we have some Huda Beauty palettes in the front just because I think they're really pretty to have in the front. And then we have affordable palettes. We have ColourPop, Profusion, just a bunch of affordable ones. And I love how there's room to grow in the back. That's what I needed out of this unit, and that is what I have, which is so amazing for me. So in this row we have some Kylie palettes, some different shaped palettes from Urban Decay, and we have some new palettes in that row. And then over here I have the bigger palettes. So I have the Blood Sugar from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I have the Alien palette, and then some Morphe palettes did fit in here, as well as the Lorac Mega Pros and some Violet Voss. Just palettes that are a little bit bigger are over here to the left. Up on this shelf I have some decorations from, I believe, AC Moore, and then I have a drawing from Crown Brush that I will keep forever because I just think it's so special that an artist took the time to make that for me. So the next drawer down is another long glass drawer, and this one is for powders, for foundation, and for liquid highlight. So when you open this up, it has one of those dividers in it. They have dividers for the big drawers and for the small drawers. So this is a big drawer divider, obviously. And so I have all of my sponges in the back left corner, and then over here is all of my face powders. Then I have foundations. So I've got my most used ones up in the front right now at the moment. I see that a few are missing. I don't know where I put them. And then I have like my tubed foundations laying down. And then this little pod right here is my drugstore foundation. And then in the back, I do have backups of certain brands. Again, there's room to grow, which is the whole point of getting this unit. And then I have liquid highlighters. So I have some of my favorites again in the front. I have backups in the back, and I have like the tubed ones laying down. And I'm still working on organization, but for the most part, this layout just kind of works for me and what I'm looking for. So I'm loving this drawer, and I love that I have space for more foundation. Next up, we have another pull-out tray, and this tray has one of the organizers in it. And this tray has not been dedicated yet. I do think I'm going to put mostly highlighters and highlighter palettes in here, but right now it just has like a few of the Huda Beauty highlighter palettes as well as some new products from Lancome. But this could be used for anything. It could be used for lipsticks, which I've seen people do, and I think I'm gonna need more space for highlighters, so I think that's what it's going to be, is mostly highlighters for me. So this drawer is bronzers and blush. So to the left, I have bronzers, and in the back, I have contour palettes. In the middle, I kind of have like cream bronzer products. And then to the right, I have my favorite blushes, and I have blush palettes in the back, same concept, and a few cream blushes. I'm not like a massive fan of cream blush, so I don't have a lot in my collection, but I definitely love me some blush. So that is how I'm storing them for now. So in this drawer, I have eye primers to the left. I've got all of my backups of my brow products in the back. To the right, I've got all of my brow pencils. Over here, I have like a little eyebrow razor and some brow gels. I've got all of my pomades back here, and I have some tweezers and brow brushes in there as well. Now this next drawer is pretty interesting. We actually got a organizer from IKEA, and I wanted to find out how to best utilize it. So this organizer in here is one of the pull-out tray organizers, usually used for jewelry, but I decided I wanted to make this my round product drawer. So in this drawer, it's all round products. I have loose highlighters from Artist Couture. I have some of the ColourPop highlighters, ColourPop loose highlighters. I've got jelly highlighters from LA Girl, and then I have a bunch of single shadows from JCat, CoverGirl, MAC, just anything that would fit properly in this tray. And then in the back, I have some bigger loose highlighters that I don't quite have a home for, and that is my round drawer. Now this drawer is pretty interesting. So this was actually my boyfriend's idea. This drawer and the drawer next to it are all lipstick products, and so I needed a little bit of a deeper divider. So what we did is we took the complement dividers and we stacked them on top of each other to get a deeper drawer divider. So that worked perfectly, and so in this drawer I have lip liners and regular lipsticks, so like tube lipsticks. I tried to organize them by color a little bit, so this little section is nude, this section is darker nude, then we have berry, then we have red, and then the lip liners are in the front, middle, so that I can reach for them easily, and then in the back we have a lot of extra products. So I might as well start from the bottom up. In this drawer is liquid lipstick and gloss. Kind of crazy, probably one of my craziest drawers. We have nude liquid lipsticks over here, nude glosses, everyday glosses over here, colorful gloss over here, And then we have reds, we have purples, we have darker nudes, and then in the middle we have some demi mattes from Huda, which is a different formula. And then I have overflow back here because I have a lot of duplicates, so that is like extras. And then the drawer above the lipsticks is brushes. So I've got a ton of overflow when it comes to brushes. I have an extra Sigma set that I hold on to for sentimental value. I have all of my excess brushes that I might take when I go traveling. I have new unopened brushes that I put into giveaways. And then I have my professional brush sets and just different pretty brush sets that I have over here, as well as a random Laura Mercier puff. The next drawer up is eyeliner. So I needed a whole drawer for eyeliners and mascaras. I have colorful ones to the right, black in the middle, and then I have all of my potted and gel eyeliners in the middle row. Then I have mascaras to the left and backups of mascaras and backups of the eyeliners to the right. So this drawer is definitely very chaotic, but it's difficult for me because highlighter is one of my most purchased, most loved products, so of course I kind of knew it would be chaotic, and that is why I left some space in that pull-out tray because I think I'm going to need it for my highlighters. But I have tons and tons, you guys know, of highlighters. I've got Jouer, I've got Ofra, I've got Maybelline, I've got MAC, and so I definitely think I need to rethink my highlighters a little bit, but right now this works for me. I definitely do think I will end up using the pull-out tray for like my glow kits and free up some more space in this drawer. So moving on to the last section of my drawers, I have primers and spray in this drawer. So I have these divided by style of primer. So in the middle I have hydrating, over here I have illuminating, and then I have the more matte primers in the middle, and I have backups in the back. And then over to the right I have all of my sprays, and again, it's okay to put spray in here because we allotted a little bit of space for taller items. So next drawer down, you guys are probably going to think I'm crazy, but I have my concealer drawer, and let me tell you, I have a lot of concealer. So in this drawer, I have my most used concealer in the front, and then a lot of backups in the back. So that's why it looks like there's so much. I have a bunch of backups of the Huda Beauty, which I love, the LA Girl, they sent me a ton, the Jouer, which I really enjoy, and then I have backups of the Too Faced Born This Way, which most of the ones I use are on my vanity. Over here I have it organized by drugstore in this little section, my medium level used concealer, and then my most used concealer. And then this pull-out tray is actually utilized for something different. This is where I keep my jewelry. So I have chokers, I have a few earrings, my good earrings from my boyfriend, but I'm not much of a jewelry wearer, so I don't wear a lot. So I'll wear it for the occasional YouTube video, which is why I want to keep it in this room because I film up here. So this is my last pull-out tray. The next drawer I definitely need to expand on. It is my hair care drawer, and if you guys know anything about me, like I just don't care about hair, so I don't have a lot of hair care products, but the ones that I do have, I use a lot. So I've got like my It's a 10, some hair oils. I also have the L'Oreal Elvive, which is one of my favorite heat protectants. And then for some reason in the back, I've got like mini products from Benefit that I need to do something with. But I hope to purchase more hair care products so that I can fill this drawer up and actually maybe like have some good hair in my future. This next drawer is probably one of my favorites. It is a glitter drawer. So I have all of my glitter in this drawer, as well as glitter eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow, and I have a few liquid highlighters in here that probably don't belong in here. This is also where I have my glitter glue. So I've got my Too Faced glitter glue, my NYX glitter glue, and then the Lit Cosmetics glitter base, or whatever you call it. I don't know what it's called. Then I have liquid shadows, liquid highlighters, just everything glam is in here. I've got the Too Faced Tutti Frutti glitter eyeshadows. I put the new Morphe glitters in here, the liquid eyeshadows. My favorite Urban Decay heavy metal glitters are in here. I have the lit glitters. I also have the lit foils. I have some of the Lemonhead body glitters in here that are so beautiful. And so I am kind of obsessed because you guys know I'm a freak about glitter. I'm obsessed with this drawer because I feel like glitter can just add such like a pop to your makeup look. And so this is my favorite, especially during the holiday season. This drawer is pretty boring. So I have my hair extensions, I have my hair brushes, my blow dryer, my straighteners, curling wand, hair towels, and hair ties, and just everything hair related is in this drawer. And then the last drawer, because I need it, is for new makeup and PR that I am waiting to matriculate into my collection. So right now I've got like the Morphe Holiday Collection, Profusion Holiday Collection. I have a Picante palette from Carity, just things that I have not tried yet that I either will try on camera or on Instagram, or that I just need to find homes for, either in a giveaway or in my collection. So if your makeup collection was beyond chaotic, I definitely recommend looking into a wardrobe unit and customizing it to whatever suits your needs, which is exactly what we decided to do. But I just love how you really can turn the PAX unit into anything. Like you could turn this into a shoe organizer or a bag organizer or jewelry or whatever. Honestly, you could use it as a wardrobe and put your entire wardrobe in here. I'm so beyond obsessed. All right, you guys, that is it for my beauty room tour. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and learned a few things. I will be listing everything down in the description box, so the description box will be your best friend if you have any questions about anything that you saw. I really want to give a massive thank you to IKEA for partnering with me on this project, and also to my boyfriend for making this entire thing possible. I definitely could not have done it without you. But that is all that I have to say for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.